Hello, girls.
Hello, teacher Lisa.
How are you, Angie?
Today I'm good.
Nice to hear that. What about you? Okay, both of you are ready for sure, and welcome to our quarterly exam speaking test for flyers. In the first part of the test, each one of you will describe differences of the picture. Let's start with Angie.
In the picture one, there is an island. But in the picture two, there is islands. In the picture one, the girl is drop the magazine. But in the picture two, the girl throw the glassy. In the picture one, there is a boy play with chalk.
But in picture two,
But in picture two, the boy play
with the
play trade. In the picture one, there are a man with ice cream. But in the picture two, the man is bigger. In the picture one, here the man is have a backpack. But in the picture two,
the man.
um, the man is curly hair.
Ah, it's okay. Anyway, thank you so much for your answers. Now, let's move on to part two. Angie, you're going to ask questions, and Nancy, I'd like you to answer questions about George's Castle. Angie, let's start now.
Where's the your castle? The castle is in a mountain. What's the name of the castle? The castle named Black Castle. Who will live in the castle? The castle is green. How old the castle? The castle is 500 years. Is it the castle? The castle is interesting. Yes.
Thank you for sharing and asking questions about George's Castle. Now, let's try to know some information about Grace's Castle. Nancy, ask questions and answer the questions, Angie. Let's start now, Nancy.
Where is the castle? The castle is in the forest. What's name is the forest?
What is the name of the castle?
What's its name castle? The name of the castle is River Castle. River Castle. Artists will live in the castle. How old
Is the castle?
The it is 1,000 years. The castle is interesting. No, it isn't.
Thank you. Now let's move on to the last part of the test in which you're going to make a story using the 5 pictures, and it's about Paul and Grandma. Now, Angie, please start.
One day, Paul with his parents go to the secret mall. But his parents is busy. Then they go out and meet the Paul to Grandma. Next, Paul and Grandma played the tennis in the ground. Then Grandma and Paul walking to the hill, but Grandma is faster than Paul. After that, Paul and Grandma go to the beach from the house. The grandma will move the fast, but Paul is slow. Finally, Paul is very tired. Then he's sleeping on the sofa, but grandma still playing games.
So that's very surprising since Paul is younger, but the grandmother is more active and faster. Now, I'd like to ask you about your grandparents, Angie and Nancy. What activity do you like doing with your grandparents? Let's start with Angie.
I like to play badminton with my grandma.
Why do you like playing it with your grandma?
Because my grandma likes playing badminton with me.
Thank you. What about you, Nancy?
I like watching TV with grandma
Why?
because mm, mm, you you is feel I watch with grandma so is very happy.
Wow, nice to hear that. So, do you always feel happy and excited to be with your grandparents, Angie?
Yes, I always
Why?
because my grandma will make me laugh.
Wow, nice to hear that. And what about you, Nancy? Do you feel happy to be with your grandparents?
Yes,
Why?
be- because grandma is uh,
So your grandma is so good to you. So both of you are very lucky because you have loving grandparents. Take care of them. Thank you for your answers and have a nice day. Goodbye.
goodbye, teacher.